Hey everyone, welcome to the Justice Parada 1988 podcast. This is going to be a short episode where I discuss who I think is closer to Jeremiah from Grey 17 in terms of Marshall Applewhite or Jim Jones. I think Marshall Applewhite is closer with his background. Applewhite was the son of a Presbyterian minister. He majored in music in college and went to a Presbyterian seminary in Richmond for a little while. Then he also was a choir director at churches and colleges and a baritone, and was in music theater productions, and also backed out of his debut performance at an opera. Now, here's where Jeremiah and Applewhite are similar. Well, one thing is that both of them co-opted biblical material and added other material to it. In the case of Jeremiah, twisted Minbari philosophy, and in the case of Applewhite, UFOlogy and New Age mysticism. And in both their cases, the grand exit for their cult involved physical destruction, and the aesthetic was that they were known for being stripped of individuality in the cults, so everyone looked all the same. So one of the things that Marshall Applewhite said is that he wanted to get to an evolutionary level above human, which is the purity of thought from Jeremiah. And here are my final thoughts on that. So with the Virk Troia, which is the zealous loyalty to the score, it's similar to the evolutionary level above human and the purity of purpose or purity of thought with Jeremiah. The other thing that I have to say is separating composers and performers is a lot like both Applewhite and Jeremiah isolating themselves into distant locations. The only thing I can think of that's more Jim Jones-ish is that when you buy into this mentality, it's almost like you're drinking the Kool-Aid of the "you compose, we perform" gone too far. So thank you, and see you next week.